So, I want to take a moment without getting into that darkness I had mentioned, the one I had gotten to know long before embarking this journey. It has a name, and it has a place. Its name is Jack Calloway, Jane's brother. Its place is at Shades of Death Road. And there had come a point when I realized that Jack was going to get out of hand. And I developed Crazy J. I developed Crazy J to cover every angle to make sure that darkness doesn't get out. And the stories of Gravedigger Cafe and Shades of Death Road, in their canons, there's a point where Crazy J had to go on his version of Dante's Inferno, where he dies and has to go through all realms of the afterlife to get back to Jack. He has to get back to Jack to stop him. In Shades of Death Road, Jack is already dead. It was the only way Crazy J could do it. Because the monster that Jack was, even as a ghost, a poltergeist if you will, is getting too far out of hand. And it took love of a brother, the love of Jane Calloway, Jack's brother, sibling, had to make a major sacrifice in order to do so. This is why Jack is never mentioned in the Blender canon, the Blender games. Blender's game. It's been a long, strange trip. There's more to come. Right now, I want to take this moment to apologize to folks like Spike Lee. Yes, Spike Lee. Because I had posted some dumb, nasty shit in the heat of the moment, not thinking about it, just going for it. And I wasn't myself at that moment. I haven't been myself, JJ, for years. I'm sorry about that. I'm also taking this moment to apologize to Vin Diesel and the fans of Paul Walker, because I had made a terrible joke at a bad time, at a bad place to make such a joke. And again, I wasn't myself. I wasn't thinking it through. Just go and do it. No. And I'm gonna take a moment to address anyone who's seeing this video. Take your time. Research the correct information. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. What I was doing with the synthetic marijuana, that is not being a gravedigger. That is being an idiot. What I'm doing now, the whole making a mistake, realizing it, confessing it, apologizing for it, and moving on, that's what's a gravedigger about. That is what being a gravedigger is about. And it's still going to be a very long time, very hard for me to make such an apology to my family. I needed them to believe in me. I needed them to have faith, despite the past, and that I kept falling back into it. I am Jane Calloway, formerly James Mayfield. Sorry, I'm having trouble finishing this. There's noise interrupting my speech patterns. But you know what? I am JJ. I am an atheist. I believe in something greater than us, but even more, I have faith in my fellow human beings. When you see the character, don't get lost in the character, because that can kill you. Here's to the future.